Poland's decision to accept 250 U.S. Stryker armored combat vehicles for the symbolic price of $1 is far more than a budget-friendly acquisition. It is a powerful strategic message, a reflection of evolving military realities on NATO's eastern flank, and a practical solution to Poland's urgent capability gaps created by years of rapid modernization and extensive support for Ukraine. For viewers trying to understand why this matters now, the answer lies in a mix of geopolitics, battlefield lessons, and Warsaw's ambition to become the strongest land force in Europe. The transfer, publicly confirmed by Deputy Prime Minister and Defense Minister Władysław Kosiniak-Kamysz, involves vehicles already stationed in Europe, allowing Poland to bypass long production cycles and logistics delays. This is a rare opportunity. In a single move, Warsaw can reinforce several mechanized brigades with platforms that are combat-proven, fully interoperable with NATO systems, and available almost immediately after inspection and refurbishment. With Poland steadily divesting its old Soviet-designed BWP-1 fleet and sending hundreds of platforms to Ukraine, the timing of this gesture from Washington could not be better. The Polish General Staff has already endorsed the plan, highlighting how urgent and strategically aligned the move is for both countries. The Stryker itself is not just an armored personnel carrier, it is a flexible, modular combat system tailored for fast-moving operations. Originally derived from the Canadian LAV-3 and Swiss Piranha 3 families, the Stryker was selected by the U.S. Army for one key reason: speed of deployment. A Stryker brigade can theoretically deploy within 96 hours to a distant theater, something few armored formations in the world can match. Its dimensions, optimized for transport in aircraft including the C-17, C-5, and, under certain conditions, the C-130, give it the strategic mobility modern conflict demands. For Poland, which sits on NATO's primary land bridge toward Belarus and western Russia, this mobility translates into rapid reinforcement capacity during crises. Beyond mobility, the Stryker brings combat power. The M1126 infantry carrier vehicle variant is typically equipped with the M151 Protector remote weapon station, which can mount a .50 caliber machine gun, a 7.62 mm machine gun, or a 40 mm automatic grenade launcher. Recent upgrades allow integration with the Javelin anti-tank missile, giving the vehicle the ability to strike armored threats from more than 2 kilometers away, even without line of sight. Stabilized optics, thermal sights, and digital fire controls mean Stryker gunners retain accuracy and awareness even when the vehicle is bounding over rough terrain. This level of situational awareness is essential in modern warfare, where speed of detection often defines the outcome of engagements. Protection has also been a core part of the Stryker evolution. The vehicle's steel hull, supplemented by ceramic composite armor, offers resistance against 14.5 mm armor-piercing rounds and fragmentation threats from large-caliber artillery. Lessons from Iraq and Afghanistan drove further upgrades, including V-shaped hull kits to improve survivability against mines and improvised explosive devices. In addition, the platform carries a CBRN overpressure system and external fuel tanks, minimizing crew vulnerability during high-risk missions. The combination of digital connectivity, protection, and firepower turns the Stryker into a versatile tool suitable for everything from urban operations to high-intensity maneuver warfare. For Poland, integrating these vehicles is part of a broader transformation. The country has already built one of Europe's largest wheeled infantry fleets based on the Rosomak, a licensed version of the Finnish Patria AMV. More than 900 Rosomak vehicles are in service, and newer variants equipped with the ZSSW-30 turret bring a firepower package including a 30 mm cannon and Spike LR missiles capable of hitting targets out to 4 kilometers. At the same time, Poland has introduced the next-generation Borsuk tracked infantry fighting vehicle, designed to fully replace the outdated BWP-1. The first 15 Borsuks are already deployed with the 15th Mechanized Brigade in Giżycko, and Warsaw has plans that could push total production toward 1,400 units. In this emerging structure, the Stryker fills a critical gap. It does not replace Rosomak or Borsuk but complements them. Strykers offer immediate readiness and additional infantry lift capacity, accelerating Poland's ability to generate new battalion-level formations. Rosomak remains the backbone for high firepower wheeled units, while Borsuk will become the primary tracked platform for heavy brigades. Together, these systems create a layered, flexible tactical architecture suited for defending the Suwałki Gap, conducting rapid countermaneuvers, or supporting multinational NATO operations anywhere on the continent. The modernization is not only about hardware, it is about creating a force capable of fast decision cycles, seamless data sharing, and integration with allied fires under NATO's evolving digital command environment. The political significance of the transfer is equally important. Washington's decision to part with 250 armored vehicles underscores a deepening strategic alignment with Warsaw. At a time when Russia continues to exert military pressure and uncertainty defines the regional security landscape, Poland has emerged as NATO's most committed land power investor. By reinforcing the Polish army with assets already operational in Europe, the U.S. is strengthening the alliance's forward posture without adding major logistical burdens of its own. For Warsaw, the symbolic $1 price is a diplomatic gesture, a signal that Poland's military buildup is not only welcomed but actively supported by the United States. General Wisław Kukula has already emphasized that each vehicle will undergo detailed inspection to determine its best role, whether frontline operations, training, or support. The final decision on full-scale adoption is expected in the second half of 2026 unless the security situation deteriorates more quickly, in which case accelerated timelines are entirely possible. Given the volatility of the eastern flank, that caveat carries real weight. As Poland continues to supply Ukraine with equipment, expand its own brigades, and invest in a massive technological overhaul, the Stryker deal fits neatly into a larger narrative. Poland is positioning itself as Europe's central land defense hub. The addition of 250 Strykers, cheap, available, NATO standard, and combat-proven, directly strengthens that trajectory. Ultimately, the transfer reflects more than the movement of armored vehicles. It is a symbol of trust, shared strategic priorities, and a joint commitment to maintaining a credible deterrent along NATO's most exposed frontier. For Poland, it accelerates the modernization effort and helps close capability gaps that cannot wait years for new production lines. For the United States, it reinforces a frontline ally without expanding its own footprint. For NATO as a whole, it is one more step toward readiness in an era defined by rapid change and persistent threat.